I used to hate Halloween. I clearly like it now. But I used to hate Halloween because when I was 2 years old on Halloween, I lost my mother. And so I spent a lot of time thinking that this time of year was only about death and about loss. And then many, 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 many years later, something happened on Halloween. I found out that I was pregnant with my very first child, Aiden James. And he was born in the same month that she was born. So I found out that he was coming the day that she died, and then he was born the same month that she was born. And he is wearing her face, literally. Then 10 years after that, 2 days before Halloween, I found out about that little pink princess down there. Aslan Joan. My mother's name was Joan Helen Walker, as in Joan of Arc. And so 2 days before Halloween, 10 years after I had found out about my son, I got Aslan Joan. And after I found out that she was coming, I got to invoke the ancestors at a ritual called the Spiral Dance. We have sang some songs from that ritual today. And I got to invoke the ancestors, knowing that I was carrying the seed of one in my stomach. And it was an amazing moment. What is remembered truly does live. And I invite all of you to remember your ancestors and your beloved ones that have as I say, have parted the veils. And as you came in, you received an ancestor wand. I'm calling them ancestor wands. They kind of look like little tongue depressors. Sure, use what you got. And you were able to get a gel pen. And I invite you now to make an ancestor wand in honor of that ancestor, those ancestors, those pets, whoever you so choose. Draw them a picture, write down their name, whatever way feels best to honor them. And after you've done so, we're going to, you can tap the ground, although the ground is a place where we put bodies, but not a place where spirits live. But we can honor our spirits by tapping the ground with our ancestor wands. Or you could tap the pew, because that's made of wood, which comes from trees, which comes from the earth, so that's similar as well. Or you could tap the wand against your hand, because your earth represents your groundedness, your body that's connected to this earth. So I invite you to take a moment to write those names and draw those pictures, and then we will honor them together. You can do it silently, or you can speak their names.
As our story comes to a close, invite all those creatures back around the tree. If you'd like to come gather around our memory tree. Bring your ancestor wands if you've got one. Come gather around the tree and let other people have some animals too, sweetie pie. Fox's tree was big enough and strong enough to shelter all of the animals. It was always buzzing with life. Birds built their nests up in the leaves. Owl raised her grand chicks from the branches. Squirrel, wow. Oh. Squirrel found a cozy home in the trunk. Bear and deer and rabbit and seal and penguin and porpoise, they all made their lives around this tree. The tree buzzed with life and gave strength to everyone who had loved Fox. So Fox lived on in their hearts forever.
And now, I invite you to take out those ancestor wands. If you made one, raise them up in the air. Just take a deep breath.
Okay, sweetie.
Close your eyes. Remember those beloveds. And if you feel comfortable, tap them against the pew, against the ground, against your hand, and say their names. I'll begin. Joan Helen
Jared.
Walker.
Lavinia, Francis Delfino, Johnny Salapacio Salas.
Blessed be.